who I am. Like I stand for something.
Right.
And when I was there, like in my entire life, I never looked around and felt so not small, like I'm nothing, but just like Magic and Isaiah and all these people. It was like a bunch of dudes in there where I'm like, it was like I wasn't looking at myself as with them. I was just like, I'm in the room and all these dudes in here. Like it was crazy. So like we all posing for like I come to All Star, you know, every year. And we take these pictures, and usually, like, when I was younger, it would be Bron and Kobe and Dirk and Tim Duncan and Dwight, and they would be the ones talking, you know, kind of, they taking pictures, they the ones talking, kind of lead the room. But this time, it was like Magic and Kareem and all these dudes, like, they the ones in there doing the chatter while we're taking the pictures, and I'm just kind of looking around, and this J Kid and Stockton. I mean, I'm looking around like I'm really in here with these guys.
Greatest point guards.
Yeah. So like, we walk out of the room where we take the big picture. And when we walk out, it's like all these cameras like this. You know what I mean? There's so many stars and all these legends in here. And when we get in the hallway, you see MJ walking towards us. He wasn't even in there for the picture. He just got there. So he's walking, and there's more cameras on just him by himself than it is on all of us. And it was like, that's when you really saw the difference of like, man, this dude is dope. Yeah. Like when he was walking, everybody was just staring at him. Like even all the people that was
like the top 75 looking at him.
The 74 was looking at him like he was walking up, he walked up. It was like he just took over the
I know
the whole situation.
They introduced y'all names. They was calling y'all names and calling y'all out, and everybody got their ovations and all that.
Nah, it seemed like that's right.
It seemed like the volume just went up for some reason on my TV. How was it?
He walked out.
Was that your first time meeting him? Because before you said you hadn't met Mike before.
I still ain't never met.
That's fucked up because that was in Cleveland, bro. How they do Brown like that, bro?
I was standing next to Clyde. I was staring at Clyde. Staring at him like.
That's what they really want to say.
Because all the lights was on. And it was like, Jordan. Like, he's glowing. And I'm looking at him like his arms and his hands. Like, I'm just looking at him like, damn. I ain't say nothing to him. Then they lined us up and we all walked out. The whole time I ain't say nothing. I'm just looking like, damn. I was looking around at everybody, but like when he came out, it was like unreal.
Yeah, that was how
loud it was. How everybody like, if you looked around the arena, it was nothing but stars there.
Yeah, right.
Like we would all recognize these people as stars, and how they even was looking at them was like. They felt small too, you know what I mean? Like everybody was just like, it's Jordan.
I felt like they watched it on TV because, and then we knew like, cause they was like, he was just at the Daytona race, so the NASCAR race from there, he flew straight from there and paid. So when he showed up, it was like, that's what I was trying to tell you. I was like, man, all of the debate and this, that, like, just watch how it is when he show up. Like these are the biggest stars, the biggest stars of the stars. And when he showed up, they were impressed. When he showed up, everybody's impressed by were that impressed by him, and that's what you see.
You just had to see it, bro. I was in the back hallway. The only person who was there who I felt like was just, and I'm not saying they was all like in awe of him, but you just couldn't help but that's Jordan. You're right. The only person who just was kind of like didn't have a jacket on, didn't have his 75 jacket on, didn't really care what Dennis rocked. Yeah. Oh yeah. He was just like in his own world. He just didn't care. They was trying to put your jacket on. You know what I'm saying? He was just shy. It was everybody else. Everybody was the same, bro. But looking like, man, this dude he everything to everybody. Yeah. It was obvious when he walked out in the crowd. Just.
Yeah, that's great.
Man, congrats on that top 75. It's well deserved, man. Like I said, I was really happy for you because, like, what you had to go through. You know what I'm saying? The roads you had to take to get to where you need to do. That's like some of the icing on the cake. So you get an opportunity. It lets you know that your peers and the people that watch you really appreciate what you bring to the table.
See, that
nigga still ain't to go to my eyes. I don't give a fuck how many people care.
I still go about my stuff the same way, but that was like the ultimate nod for me to be like, okay, like people who really know, people who really
Ron the GOAT, nigga. Y'all know what the fuck time it is, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. I got GOAT James in the building, nigga. I promise you, bro. I'm telling you. If LeBron and Jordan went one-on-one, bro, I'm telling you, LeBron will win. He will win probably by like 1 point, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You know, super solid dude, Mr. Big Shot. How was it, you know, seeing him as a head
LeBron too talented to lose to Jordan, bro.
Honestly, for me, it was
he'll lock his ass up.
Because me and him had a relationship prior.
And bully his ass.
Play for him, it was
he quicker than Jordan. It's a rap. None of that guard defensive shit working. Tell me.
How he
throw your ass, bro.
Like I remember.
Get in that bag and it's a Rizzy.
Was playing against he was playing against Sacramento. It might have been our second preseason game. He was in Sac, and they beat us. They kind of blitzed us. They was excited. It was like that was when I was like, okay, Sac, they gonna be good. Because they ain't used to be like this. But they kind of blitzed us. They was playing fast. They was guarding. They was transition running. They kind of ran us. And after the game, he was like, man, I feel like. He was kind of pressing a little bit. Like he was trying too hard to do this. He was trying this. You should have, like, he kind of just got on me. And it was one-on-one too. Like he kind of called me down into this little office at the hotel. And he just got on me. And I kind of like bucked back a little bit like, bro, I ain't pressing nothing. He was like, nah, I respect that you saying that, but this how I feel. This what I see, bro. Like, and from that moment, it was like, I was like, I ain't gonna say he's my dad, but that's the kind of conversation my dad would have had with me or would have addressed me that way. So I knew he was solid before, but after that I was like, he really is a solid individual because he pressed me instantly. Like we ain't even been together long at all. Where a lot of situations, first time coaches and new coaches somewhere where a player been a long time, they're gonna try to tread lightly and try to like side with the player. You know what I mean? But I knew he had my best interest, so from that point on, I embraced the coach-player relationship and our relationship aside from that even more. And he was always trying to put me in position to be successful. You know what I mean? I always felt like he was on my team, and I think that was why I had the best season of my career last year.
How was that to get the chatter all year about staying and leaving and you playing some of the best basketball you can play? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a game. You averaging 32 a game. It's looking easy. You're making all these right decisions, but still you want to win. It's rebuilding. You don't know. We never know what the offense is thinking. We never know what's in the making. We never know what players are actually available that they're talking to. How was it to have the chatter after every game? They want to ask you, do you want to stay or do you want to leave? And you're just playing so good, you just want to focus on basketball. How was that year for you?
Honestly, I had a solid year. I think off the court I had a lot of stuff going on personally. So I just kind of threw myself even more into when I could play basketball. I played ball. You know what I mean? And as far as the like staying and going and all that stuff, I didn't really pay a lot of attention to it because when I was in Portland, like my heart was fully in Portland. Right? Like I literally, you couldn't tell me I didn't have a chance to win at some point. Like that's really what I believed. And like you said, you never know what front office, you never know what they thinking or what they really thinking. As opposed to what they might tell you or how they feel or what they think. But I really believed we was all on the same mission. And once it came time where you get to that point in your career where you like, man, I'll sink with the ship if we all going all in and that's all we care about is trying to win. But you also like, I don't want to play a fool and not give myself a chance. Like if I don't win, I can deal with that. If I'm doing everything I can to give myself a chance, but if I'm not, then I can't go out like that. And my time in Portland was great, bro. Like I loved it, the organization, the people I work with every day. I think it just got to a point where when it came to going all in to win. I just felt like it ran its course, and you know, it just was what it was.
So down the stretch of that season, did they ask you to sit out?
Like toward the end, we got towards the end, and it was just like, you know, we got a chance to try to push and get into the play-in. You know, we're not fully healthy down the line. You know, we get the play-in. Do we win the play-in game, or we get in the first round? We play the number 1 seed. Like, what does that look like for us versus if we acquire a great asset and try to move on from that to get a good player? You know, that was kind of what the conversation was, and that was that. You know, and it was like, why? What are you gonna do? So obviously, I'm a side with what's the best opportunity going forward. So you know, that was kind of how it came about. You know, but I could have played. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How was the off season for you? You know, you always being in the shadow. When they spoke basketball, they was speaking about, oh, you could be at this place or you could go to this place. Yeah. It's hot right now, everybody talking. It's low right now, ain't nobody talking. Just you personally having to work out with your name on NBA Today. Like, it was a different summer for you than the usual summer that you usually have. But this summer, how was that like mentally for you to just kind of comprehend, like, that Ed getting so close to starting the season in Portland, and out of nowhere it was,
the summer was, I had a great summer for me. You know, I spent a lot of time with my kids. I spent a lot of time with my family. I traveled. You know, I built a house. I moved into it. You know what I'm saying? I had been building for a couple of years. Like, everything was going great. You know, I just knew I was going to be traded. And I hate to just keep talking about it, you know what I mean? Like, it happened, it was done. I hate to keep talking about, you know, this happened and that happened, but I mean, just going through the summer, I knew I was going to be moved. They was talking about it every day. I think the thing I was bothered by the most was probably just everybody saying, I heard this and I heard that, and I wasn't talking to nobody. Right? But it's like, this is the way this business goes typically, so everybody's on side on, like, this is probably what's happening. Or they ain't probably, you know, said this to this person or said this to that. And I was really chilling. I was chilling. I didn't say nothing. You know, I felt like the best route for me was to not address nothing, talk about none of this stuff. And if they don't hear me say nothing, then how could all this stuff even come being said? You know what I mean? But I think that's the speculation of it all in the league, and trying to keep the conversation going. And, you know, I just let it be that. And I just stayed quiet about it until it was time. And then, you know, you get close to training camp is almost here. And it's like, all right, you know, I was like, shit, I'll just come back, whatever. You know what I mean? I just want to play. Yeah. And then it was, shit, I got traded to Milwaukee right before camp started.
Was it a sense of relief? Like, once it was just finally done, like, yeah, all right, so we can go and move past it. I can just go on. Yeah, it was focused on what I need to do. And it's a sense of relief. Yeah, it was like, even though you didn't care about it or you didn't entertain it or nothing like that, but just a sense of relief to be like, all right, I know where I'm at, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm coming into it, you know, fresh mind.
No, it was definitely weight off my shoulders, because once you get so deep into the summer, you know, you got team activities, you playing pickup, and I don't play in the summer because we play enough during the season. I try to just train, get my body right there when September hit. You get with the team, I do all the team stuff, start going over stuff, playing pickup every day. That's how I usually play myself into the season. So, like, this year I didn't get to do that. So my first day playing was the first day of practice. So, like, my season even right now is kind of like delayed on, like, just my timing and movement and everything, because I didn't get that normal build up to the season. But I was just happy to have it over, you know what I'm saying, and know where I was going to be, know what team I was going to be on, try to figure out my situation with my family and how it was going to go, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't have much time at all to figure that part out, but I was just happy that part was over, you know what I mean?
Was it being the Bucks, was that like out of the blue for you like it was for everybody else?
No, my agent had mentioned it to me prior to that as an option. He was like, you know, what you think about this? You know, if things don't work out, you know, how you feel about this? I think it's probably the best basketball situation for you. We talked about it a couple weeks before. I was like, you know, I like,
you're not going nowhere.
If it comes to that, I don't know how that get done. You know, I just didn't know how that would even happen. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, whatever, you know. We didn't talk about it too much, and then it ended up happening. You know, let's do it.
I always love like moments with your kids that they get the opportunity to see a moment in their parents' life or experience a moment. So you to have your son, your kids there when you get to Milwaukee and you walk and you see all the fans. See all the fans come and, you know, them are priceless and memorable moments that the kids get to see you in. How was that for you to just walk in and see the fans and, you know, have your kids with you and your family with you walking on through?
It was special. You know, I never been traded before, so I thought you get traded, you come in, be a physical. And I'm sure it's typically not like that for everybody. Yeah. But they told me it was going to be a rally, but I didn't know it was a rally for me.
Only the great right there. Only the great.
I thought it was like today they're going to have a rally going on for the team, whatever. I didn't know it was all around.
Right, everybody coming out to get it.
Yeah. So when I got there, it was just kind of, it was crazy to walk into that and be embraced like that. And then to have my kids there, you know, my kids young, so they was just kind of looking around like, what's going on? But it was, it's an experience that I wouldn't want to have without them. Because a lot of my purpose and a lot of what I put into what I do at this stage is, you know, my kids is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And how I take pride in how I represent myself. Because of how I feel about my family and how I feel about my dad. So I want them to experience as much of this as possible while they can see it and understand a little bit what's going on, so they can have that same sense of pride about, you know, what went into them having the kind of life that they have.
And when you got there, they showed you instantly went to the practice facility and started shooting. How did the rims feel? Because it seemed like when they showed them, you hit straight to the practice. I was like, damn, he ain't missing either.
I did the same thing when I was in college. When I went on my visits, the first thing I wanted to do was just shoot. Like, I want to see how it feels here. So like, after we did everything, I went to the practice facility, got some shots up, but it was cool. I was like, man, I'm like, this is home now. Yeah, this is where we'll be here every day. It was just weird adjusting like that. You know what I'm saying? When I'm used to one thing. In Portland, in the practice facility, they got the hanging baskets. And I come to Milwaukee, they got the standing still, baskets right there. It was just different. So I was like, man, I'm just trying to make myself at home.
What was the first conversation with Giannis like?
When I got there?
After the trade is completed, you get to the team and like when y'all get to talk to each other, what was that like?
Man, when I got there, I got out the car, I walked through the rally that they had, and went into the arena. They had a little presentation. And right after that, I went to the practice facility to start like the whole medical process. And shit, as soon as I got there, Giannis was walking in 2 minutes later. And I was sitting in there talking about like some physical stuff, and he just walked in the office like, can I just talk to him? Can I just talk to Dame for 5 minutes? And they was like, yeah, sure. You know, they walked out and we sat there for like an hour just talking about like, this is what we need to do. You know, this is what I'm about. This is what I'm about. Like, it was that type of conversation. But that was it. We talked for 45 minutes to an hour right there. You know, like as soon as I got there. That's what's up. Got straight in.
You see Giannis, and it seemed like y'all got similar personality and pedigree when it comes to this basketball. And, you know, it's just like y'all against the league. You know, some teams don't have that chip on their shoulder like that. But to see that, you think about the greats, that Oscar and Kareem, you know, is the history of the Bucks. To now have y'all. How is it to have somebody, another person, like we were just saying with CJ, with similar mentality of like, yeah, we finna get out here and we finna kill something.
It's a blessing to have that. You know, it's because it's one thing, me and CJ, we both guards. To have it with a forward, like somebody that's a forward that can pass, can handle, that's like a dominant player versus me being a guard or, you know, finesse, skill, and, you know, on a perimeter. Like, I think that's more complimentary to the other, you know, like, you think about it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now Hughes kicks to Brown. Brown with a screen on Hill.
First personal foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Washington calls timeout. quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Hughes. No good. That would have tied it.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Washington trailing. There's the dish to Jordan. Brown the pass to Stackhouse for the lead. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. Defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
Now, here is McGrady. 10 points for him. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
At the line for the Magic, Tracy McGrady taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Rice, and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. There's the 3. Kemp passes to Hastings. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Larry Hughes, second personal foul, second team foul.
For Orlando, they have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Hughes got his second basket of the night.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Passes it to Hastings. McGrady, right side. Grant outside. Pocket 4. Finding the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
Here's Hughes. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hill pulls it in.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And Thomas over to help. Back to Grant. Inside, Kemp. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D from Thomas. Stackhouse outside. Thomas. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And And so Grant will bring it up for Orlando. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Hastings. Hill has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Stackhouse the pass to Hughes. Rebound by the Magic. Hastings got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's Hill on the wing. McGrady outside. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Hastings the pass to Kemp. Basket counts. Kemp's got 5 now.
Kemp is quite the talent as an interior scorer. Knows where to get it in order to score the ball deep inside.
And here is Hughes. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Stackhouse. No good from outside. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Lou. Here's Jordan. Hunter grabs the miss. The Magic shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Picked off in midair. Here's Lou, covered by Miller, and there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And Orlando making a change here. Grant's checked in. Here's Lou. Haywood with a screen on Armstrong. Here's Lou. No good with the wing jumper. Magic leading by 4. A 3-ball. And it's Leitner with the rebound. The Wizards shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Jordan. Got a piece of it. Here's Hastings. Second chance shot. Armstrong passes to Hastings. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Armstrong. Out to Miller. A second chance effort. Good. Nothing but net. Miller's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Magic.
That is like a layup for Miller. He's an elite shooter.
Here's Rice. Good. And the assist goes to Jordan.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Is checked in for Luke. And a switcher also for Orlando. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Burke. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a two-possession game now.
Hughes with it. Stackhouse outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The shot's good from Hastings. And the Magic lead by 3.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
Here's Stackhouse following the bucket by Orlando. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. 3-on-3. Swiped it away. Miller outside. Down low. Here's Hastings. Out to Miller. Magic moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hastings. A rebound by Hughes.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Hughes. He dishes it to Stackhouse. Right side, Thomas. Back to Stackhouse. Rocket 6 to tie it up. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
Big time shot from Stackhouse. He doesn't mind stepping up and knocking these big shots down.
Here's Hastings. Rebound by the Wizards. Thomas got 8 rebounds in this game. Washington's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There's the pass to Hastings. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Jordan. Pass to Hughes to take the lead. And again, Washington with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Hill with Working it over. Passes it to Hastings. Good. And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Jordan dishes to Stackhouse. Hughes kicks to Stackhouse. Over McGrady. No good from Stackhouse.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Washington calls timeout. They trail by 2. 29 seconds left in the game. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And another miss by Washington. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
On the wing, Hughes to end the run. And another miss by Washington. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Hughes. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for your Wizards, Larry Hughes.
So the first of 3 is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And Hughes, a very solid player, guys. I mean, an athletic guard who can get hot on occasion.
And he nails the third. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during
like I'm from the bay. Tired of being broke, I just can't relate. Yeah, they're freaking in my account on a day-to-day. Yeah, I go dummy, huh? I keep it 100. Yeah, I don't know his name. I call him Chase 'cause he got money. I ain't never gotta compete. My demeanor always sunny. Sandro pays. Bum, but I ain't bummy. Yeah, I go crazy. 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 I go crazy. Yeah, 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 I go crazy. I go crazy. Yeah. Patch is crazy. Yeah, you know the aftermath, Slim Shady. Yeah, get a bag and retire like McGrady. Yeah, but I'm Mike Tom Brady if you pay me. Yeah, I'm back, right on track. Run it up, double back. Hit the bank, triple stack. 24, 3 peak, Kobe Shaq. Yeah, I go crazy. 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 I go crazy. Yeah, 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 I go crazy. I go crazy.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Orlando Magic in this one as they go up against the Washington Wizards. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Jordan with it. Thomas a screen on McGrady. Jordan. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Kemp. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Brown with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Jordan dishes to Thomas. Uncovered. No good from Stackhouse.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here's Hastings. Hughes covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Hastings. Over Hughes. Can't finish the one-handed jam. Stackhouse with it. He's picked up by Hill. And that foul is called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Wizards passing it around. Stackhouse outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Goes back up. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Now, here is McGrady. Here's Garrity. Misses the three. Stackhouse outside. The 15-footer, good.
And Stackhouse has a superb jump shot, a real score. This guy is attacking and squaring himself up to the basket and knocking shots down.
Here's Hastings. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by Orlando. Jordan on the wing. Brown with a screen on McGrady. Here's Jordan. Here's Brown. Hastings grabs the board. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
Here's Hughes. Here's Jordan. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Hastings. Hughes covering. Nice move. The shot's good from Hastings. Hastings got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Stackhouse. And the wing jumper offline.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Hastings. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Magic shooting their first free throws of the evening.
At the line for 2, Hastings.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
From outside the arc, count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Clearly a positive sign. When Stackhouse is knocking down the 3 ball, the offense really opens up.
Here's Hastings, covered by Stackhouse. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. He's checked in for Orlando. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in. Washington trailing. The pass to Leitner. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lays it up off the glass.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Magic have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Hastings driving to the basket. No good on that one. The Wizards shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Over Lou. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Rice, covered by Miller. Rice passes to Jordan. Here's Leitner. Here's Lou. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming out on the floor from your Magic, number 0, Olumide Oyedeji.
Here's Leitner. Jordan passes to Lou. Here's Haywood. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Hastings. Almost, but it rolls out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Lou. He's covered by Armstrong. Tries it from 9. It's deflected. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. They double him with Jordan. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Wizards shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The Wizards working the ball around now to the paint. Shot's good by Rice. Rice has got his first basket of the night.
Lou putting it right on target for his teammate. Really, that's what a true point guard does. On time, on target.
Inside. Here's Miller. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that one's good. Leitner's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Now Armstrong. Still yet to score. They double him with Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Hastings. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hughes. It's Jordan, top of the key. And the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
Passes it to Hastings. And Brown over to help. Pass to Armstrong. Now Miller. Lock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's the 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Wizards leading by 4. Hughes trying to free himself up.
We all know about Michael's offensive prowess, okay? But he's incredible defensively as well. He works hard at that end, and that's rare for a star.
And he knocks down the first one. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And so Jordan nails both of them. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Here's McGrady. There's the drive. Washington with the rebound. Hughes kicks to Thomas. To the inside. Jordan. The short one's on the money. Jordan's got 10.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
McGrady outside. And he drops it in from the low post. McGrady's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Wizards making a switch here. Ice is checked in.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 24.
1:14 left in the first half of basketball. Hughes, the pass to Thomas. Brown with a screen on McGrady. No good from Stackhouse.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Larry Hughes.
Bringing major energy to the floor. Kemp challenges you. A nightmare matchup.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
And this is a guy, Sean Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. And here is Hughes. Still scoreless. And that one drops. Here's McGrady. They trail by 7. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Stackhouse outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Gary. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Rice. Up top, Brown. Pass to Stackhouse. Over McGrady. No good there with this step-back J.
That's one he knows he should have played.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Ball's knocked loose. And now in transition is Stackhouse. Here we go. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Hughes, good. Here are the Magic now. They trail by 7. From the arc. Hastings, no good. The Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Outside, Jordan. On the wing, it's Larry Hughes. The screen from Brown. Here's Hughes. Drilled from 11 feet out. Hughes got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
And Hughes, a nice looking shot there. When the D gives him room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Here's Hastings. Hughes covering.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. A putback, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got his first points of the game.
Physical move by Brown to protect the rock and then get the putback to go.
McGrady against Jordan. McGrady outside. And it's blocked by Brown.
With Brown's reach now, it's tough to get a shot off around him.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Thomas dishes to Brown. Here's Stackhouse with the second effort, and the layup good by Brown. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
A real force to be reckoned with inside. Brown using his height and strength to dominate.
Lets it go from the wing. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Hastings.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Thomas sets a screen for Jordan. Rebound by the Magic. Hastings got rebound number 5 here tonight. McGrady passes to Hastings. They double him with Jordan. Back to McGrady. Kemp. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can. They can't allow him to beat them to too many more of those.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Clayton is checked in for Kwame Brown. The Magic trail by 9. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Miller, the pass to Kemp. Back to Miller. 5 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Hastings, deflected by Hughes. Hill, he's checked in for the Magic.
Coming onto the floor for your Magic, number 33.
Washington leading now by 9. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Hughes kicks to Stackhouse. Outside Thomas. Michael Jordan on the wing. From about 16, Hill pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Orlando making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Kemp. And Armstrong subbed in for Hastings. Hughes, the pass to Leitner. That bucket in no time at all. And it's 6 points for Christian Leitner.
This is why Leitner can be difficult to guard. I mean, he can and will take these mid-range shots.
Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And the Wizards with possession. 54 seconds left in the third. Here's Rice. Hits the three-point bomb. Rice has got 5 now.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from D. That man can fill it up.
Armstrong with it. Nothing on the board. McGrady right side. Grant dishes to McGrady. Left side Miller. Back to McGrady. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Orlando making some changes. Burke comes in for Horace Grant. And Hunter subbed in for Hill.
Stephen Hunter.
Wizards leading by 12. .20 seconds left to play in the third. And it goes down 2 points. Hughes got 6 in the quarter.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And so it's Washington in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Washington leading now by 16. Haywood with a screen on Armstrong. Here's Hughes. Haywood kicks to Rice. To the paint. Here's Jordan, and there's the pass to Hughes. Another shot, and he hits the jumper for two. And the Wizards lead by 18.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Passes it to Hastings. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his third foul of the game. Lou, he's checked in for Washington. Here's Rice. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lou passes to Haywood. Here's Lou. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Jordan. And again, Washington no good. And so Miller will bring it up for the Magic. It's a 16-point game. Hastings no good. Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Jordan. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the aggressiveness there from Leitner, just pounding away on the offensive glass.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Hastings. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Jordan passes to Brown. Hill against Stackhouse. Shot clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 18.
You're playing around with fire anytime you let Stackhouse get this close now. He's a potent offensive scorer.
Didn't think that was going to go in. Hastings got 24.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
Hughes kicks to Jordan. To the wing on the left. Brown with the screen on Hill. Stackhouse. Pass to Jordan. Here's Hughes. Back to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Savvy dime by Hughes, not sleeping on that chance to set up another guy.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Hastings. Rebounded by the Wizards.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hughes, the pass to Brown. Now, here is Jordan. Back to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got his third assist on the night. The Magic trail by 19. Takes the three. Here's Hastings. Hughes covering. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
This squad continues to impress and keep their championship dreams alive. A great series win
for the Wizards.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I clearly think they showed to be the better team over the course of the series.
Hey, anytime you can win in 5, I mean, tonight, of course, they are way out in front. You take a lot of that mojo into the next round. We'll see if they can keep this same sort of competitive.
Oh, the power on that prudent.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
They throw good. Jordan.
Shooting for Washington, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
And so Jordan nails both of them. That'll be a 5-second call.
Washington ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the 4th. It's good from long range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Washington with it. They lead by 24, their biggest margin.
My favorite team is the Knicks, but you know, I'm rocking with the Lakers right now because LA Bron, you feel me? AR Reeves, those are my boys. And then you know I gotta fuck with the Milwaukee Bucks because my boy Dame is on that motherfucker. What's good with you, G's? I appreciate the support, man. What's your favorite team, G?
Really, at this point, I've definitely adapted to it, but it's just stupid seeing in the game because 2K had a perfect system for a long time until the Zins came across. What they have to do is they have to have anti-cheat software. No matter what 2K does, and I'm trying to get to the most.
Oh my God, bro! I love that team, bro.
More advanced technology.
That's why you. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I just lost the series, bro. I just dropped the video, but we just won the. Since we was down 3-0, we just won. We retired. I mean, we made it 3-1, but we got cooked this one, bro. They came out with mad energy. And you know what it was? Is Kwame Brown never started, bro. All of a sudden, he started this game. He had so much energy. Nigga was getting mad putbacks and yeah, bro. Couldn't handle the energy, bro. That nigga Kwame Brown was everywhere. But
I don't think shooting is.
But yeah, bro. We gonna come back next year, maybe. I don't know. I fucks with them. Big Hero, fucking Franz Wagner, my nigga Suggs, all them niggas, bro. I lost to Grandpa Jordan. That's right. That nigga wasn't doing shit this series either, bro. It's his best game, man. His best game in the series.
Really weird.
And then 18.
Needs to change the system. 23 and 24.
It's all good. It's all lovely.
Not where it needs to be. I think this.
Yeah, they came out looking at 5 for 5, 6 for 7. He was hitting his shit. Yeah, they came out in this elimination game. He been fucking us up this whole game. See, he wasn't starting. He started all of a sudden, and them energy points got us.
Right, you know, and you're gonna start seeing stuff like that.
We was trying out here, man. We tried, bro. We tried out here.
Player count. 2K has never shown a player count. Now, growing up, I played games like
Tracy didn't do shit for us in series.
And they used to show player counts on these games. I don't know if they still do for Call of Duty.
You sold us, nigga. You sold us. It's like in real life. You sold us.
And now, I guess for, you know, some sort of reason.
Non-advancing ass nigga, man.
To show it. But I figured out a way that we could kind of see a player.
I ain't want to go fuck with Kobe and them boys. That would have been too easy.
3 days since the Poseidon event started.
Who gonna win it all?
Yes, in the comment section real quick before I pop it up. How many people you think have played 2K?
Look, Kobe and them niggas lost in the first round like me.
In the comment section.
We both won seeds. Me and Kobe won seeds.
And I wanted to see, bro.
Kobe and Shaq, we won seeds, and we both fucking lost, nigga. What? The Raptors won that bitch. Vince Carter won that bitch. What the hell? What?
When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilo me, kilo me, kilo me, kilo me, kilo me, kilo me, kilo me. Come, I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a ton. Outside me come from, me no care, my brother.
Hell yeah, bro. Shaq and them niggas lost in the first round like me. We both was #1 seeds. Look.
Of course, those guys that have played the tournament probably could have played rec and stuff, but there's other people, is what I'm trying to say. There's even more.
Look at this shit. These niggas lost to the AT Warriors, nigga.
They played my team.
Look at this.
My GM.
Well, look at here.
On my career, offline with their
You know what I'm saying? Kobe was just as ass as can be. 26 shots on 26 points, of course.
My ring, this is on my burner account.
So Shaq, Shaq was ass too. 20 on 21 shots. Y'all niggas is garbage. Y'all niggas is ass. Y'all niggas let Gilbert Arenas came out there firing on y'all niggas. Yeah, nigga, they had Gilbert Arenas. You remember Gilbert? You remember Gilbert? That nigga Gilbert was a motherfucking monster. Antoine Jameson was alright. Look, damn, they lost to Antoine Jameson. Antoine Jameson was getting money back then, so I ain't gonna lie. Who the fuck is this Donald? Who was it? Don Tolliver? Don Oliver? Who the fuck is this? 17? Nigga got, yeah, locker room gun arenas. Yeah, nigga, you know the fuck arenas is. Nigga, locker room, nigga. Post that pole arenas, nigga. Got that pool arenas, nigga. I'm hanging with the Udas arenas, nigga. That arenas, nigga, yeah. Hell yeah. Damn Pierre, golly, y'all niggas got y'all ass smack.
Much higher one than I.
Game 1, Kobe and them had 40. Was that the game y'all won? Yeah, that was the only game y'all won, was game 1. Game 1 out this motherfucker, bro.
No, their numbers are good.
Tracy need to do something, bro. His bum ass. That's my nigga, though. I love Tracy, though.
For 2 months.
One of my favorite players of all time, bro. Yeah, he told me, man. That nigga jump shot couldn't even hit it couldn't even hit the meter high at all, nigga. You told me I had to drive to the rack with you every game, nigga. Your trash ass, nigga. Kobe era. I would never. This shit is boo-boo as hell, boy. We out here, boy. Y'all letting Vince Carter, goofy ass, ain't did shit in his whole career having ass. You know, that don't mean he ain't talented. Vince is very, very talented. But still ain't did shit his whole career for how talented he is ass. Y'all let that nigga come and win the chip with these ass niggas. Antoine Davis, L. Hunter, Peterson. Who is this, Akeem old ass? The fuck? You just beat Tim Duncan and them? The fuck is going on? Nasty work, man. Nasty work. We about this bitch, though, bro. This was a good little series, bro. We about this bitch. We about this bitch. I'm not on it.